Good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Ever Games and Tea, and I'm joined by four wonderful friends of mine who are currently in the middle of trying to take apart a skyship of mine, which I spent so long building, and I'm actually kind of happy that it's happening because destroying my own stuff, which I get to build, is so much fun. It's so cathartic. there's a weird amount of catharticism which goes on when you build, when you you put so much effort into building something, and then you get to destroy it. It's so fun. It's so fun, and I get to destroy it with friends, which is even better. So yes. We're playing some Dungeons & Dragons, but as usual at the start of the streams I had to do a few announcements. One of those is that I'm an affiliate with, or rather the channel is an affiliate with Fantasy Grounds. If you click the link, that'll be appearing in the chat. That side, I forget which side you guys see it on. That side, it's either the chat, or when you watch this on YouTube, down in the description below, you'll be directly supporting the channel in that, and you can use that link in order to get your subscriptions or various other bits and pieces for your role-playing systems, such as Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder 2e, Starfinder, Call of Cthulhu, Star Wars is actually on there, and Vampire the Masquerade is also on there, and several other bits and pieces as well. So if you click the link, you'll also be directly supporting the channel, directly supporting us, because these guys also, when Fantasy Grounds actually pays me anything, these guys also receive a little bit as well. So yes. Also, somebody else we have to thank is Heroforge, because you can see some miniatures that these guys have created. None of these miniatures have been made by me. This is all their work. They're all wonderful artists, far better than I can. Maybe occasionally you'll see my work appearing underneath me, but that's not likely anymore. But yes, thank you Heroforge for allowing us to be able to show these miniatures off on stream. Also, music should hopefully be a thing that you can hearing in the background, providing a little bit of ambience. And those people that have been providing music has been SiriusSet.com, Tabletop.com, Engrim, FestinStudios.com, Alexander Nakarada from Superstar Studios, and Travis Savoy from RPG Music Maker. Thank you to them for making music that we can have in the background and actually have to enhance the sounds, as well as also make a few weird sound alerts like that.
Very good.
Which is fun. Also, yes, I previously mentioned YouTube channel, youtube.com/@games_and_t, where you can catch up on all the episodes where these guys have been involved in, which has been 2 years worth of content. Fucking hell, 2 years. Somehow I'm still doing 2.5 years now, almost. 2.5 years. Yes, it's been nuts. It's been nuts, and I'm still enjoying it. I'm still doing it, so who knows? But yes, you can catch this all up on youtube.com/@games_and_t. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hi, welcome in. Do the likes, do the loves, do the subscribes, do the things that YouTube algorithm requires, because that's you know. Since it's now on YouTube, I'm now a slave to the algorithm. So help in that regard.
You wanted to do it.
Yes,
to do it.
I know.
Mind about it.
I know. Well, I do have to whine about it though, because it's YouTube. YouTube shit is stupid. So
you have to reference it. You don't have to whine about it afterwards.
All YouTubers whine about it. So I'm just joining. I'm just joining the crowd. I'm just joining the crowd.
That's a part of the algorithm too. Is whining about the algorithm.
The algorithm itself whines.
The algorithm itself is also whining about it as well.
True.
No, there was one more thing. If you have channel points, you can influence the game in various different ways by granting reroll, inspiration, advantage, various other bits and pieces. You can find them all down in the channel points bits. Use them for helping these guys out or helping me out, whichever you want. Not likely to be me, it's going to be them, because you guys love players and nobody loves a GM. So Yeah. Smallest violin in the world. Yes. That's it. I think that's about it. Is that about it? Yes, that's it for announcements. Wow, good lord, I actually managed to get through those in fucking hell 5 minutes. Jeez, that's a record. Let's get into some character introductions. As you can see, we have a missing camera, and that is the fall of Jeff. Jeff runs the character Tafari. Jeff is currently celebrating his little one's birthday, so very important, extremely important. Happy birthday, little Jeff!
Happy birthday!
So yeah, We're going to call him Little Jeff. Little chaos bundle. That is Mini Jeff. Happy birthday to him, and hope he has a really, really lovely day. But Tifari is a noble wizard from the Empire of Unabral, where our characters currently are residing / engaging in some piracy. We'll get onto that in a moment. And wants to start a revolution, perhaps, maybe, sort of, kinda, overthrow government. Possibly. We'll figure that one out as it goes. But we started, fuck it. We're going to start with the same guy we started last week with as well, because we rarely ever start with him, and that would be Sean, who runs the adorable, lovely, cuddly character of Farrell. Could you tell us a little bit more about him for us, please?
Yes, he is a giant, Fey giant from called the Furbog, from a nice little community in Fall. They don't kill people, I swear.
You sure about that?
Well, I mean, that's just the rumors. But yeah, he went off on a journey with Sykes to go find his family, and also to try to right the balance of the world. And yeah, he's been learning some interesting lessons from the party because, I don't know if all of them are great. It's clearly having an influence on him.
Going back to recall the first episode when Farrell put his hands on a drow and they just melted.
That was in the defense of your home.
Moving swiftly on from that, before we engage in that discussion, we have the indomitable Ruben, who plays an even more indomitable and exceptionally strong character, unbelievably strong, character of Atlas. Could you tell us a little bit more about him for us, please?
Well, Atlas used to be quite a good little kid, but now he's involved in piracy, so I figure I'd switch it up as well, and I'm here for games and coffee today, so see how that goes.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! Betrayed the tea for coffee for something worse. Yes. Atlas is a wonderful character. Had a very interesting conversation with Hercules. I love Hercules. There have been a couple of NPCs that you guys have introduced to me, and who I have made up, who I very much enjoy playing, and Hercules is one of them. On the bottom row here, we have Sykes and Shanae. Who's going to jump in first?
Rock, paper, scissors? No, you can do it.
Okay, welcome to Games and Cleverly Disguised White Wine. My voice is returned. It will still be a little croaky, but I'm perfectly happy to be Lydia, aka Janae, tonight. And kick some booty, because that is her main prerogative and her main deal. Being a bit of a creature of chaos herself, she's happy to create some with some friends along the way. And revolution or not, we'll see about that. Let's find out if we're the goodies or the baddies first.
Yeah, that meme of are we the bad guys? I have to say about that. And last but not least, we have an even more indomitable man with an awesome, wonderful smile, who runs a Twitch channel called Immersion Diversion. That will be Neil, who also runs Sykes. Who is Sykes, please?
Sykes is chaos. No, I'm just kidding. Sykes is an ex-hunter.
No, he's not.
No, I know. No, I know. Sykes is an ex-hunter turned farmer, gained a family, is now trying to protect that family with his friends. Slowly, possibly turning into a wraith. I'm not sure. And yeah, he's gone back to his ex-hunter instincts, where bad choices equal profit.
Yep.
I do also think it's kind of funny that the least chaotic character in this group is the literal circus performer.
Yes!
The literal barbarian, too.
Yeah,
yes!
The barbarian circus performer.
Yeah, our most grounded guy. The
most grounded guy is the dude who works in the show. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that. I absolutely love that juxtaposition. That is fantastic. So,
Our normal one is the carny, yeah.
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 With that,
He's
all
the
relative,
straight
you know.
man.
yeah.
He's the normal one.
Oh, wow.
Let's dive into the session today, where our heroes are currently in the midst of a raid. They are currently attacking a skyship that was on its way to deliver a package or a cargo to the desolate town of Dial Chadar, the home of Illyria, who we have met previously. Before going on this raid, Farrell had a very tense conversation with the elder of the tribe, where our heroes currently reside. It was an interesting one. Things weren't really resolved, shall we say, but a mutual respect was gained between the two of them. And then there was a wonderful, lovely little conversation with Atlas and his friend Hercules before our group decided to bed down for the night and then get up early the following morning, or rather they were woken unceremoniously the following morning by Lucy, telling them if they wanted to get on the raid, they need to get the fucking asses in gear. And that's also when they went, oh yeah, we have to come up with a plan. They came up with a plan, which was to have Sykes launch himself onto the ship. After persuading Barnan, the leader of the Claws, to take a sledge themselves, they charged down the skyship and succeeded in launching Sykes onto said skyship. After the fact, although he did take a little bit of damage from it, you know, being catapulted 100 to 200 feet into the air. You're not gonna come down from that without suffering some consequence. So yeah, he took some damage from that. And our heroes have been strategically and tactically causing damage to certain rings that are the propulsion, the thing that keeps the ship aloft, in order to keep it, in order to try and see if they can try and down this thing. If they do, amazing. We'll have to find out what happens. But while it's been happening, Sykes, being the sneaky old boy that he is, has clambered down the rope ladders onto the deck of the ship, and has clambered down into the ship itself, right to the very, very bottom of the ship, known as the all-up deck. And yeah, I believe that's where we're going to dive into the session. So, let me get some appropriate music going. Let's not have that very loud. Let's get that a little bit quieter. And we start right at the top of the round with Sykes going first. Sykes, you can see this. That is what you can see. When you are now at the bottom of the staircase. Ahead of you, you can see almost like this sort of waiting hall, where you see the currently raised drawbridge to the side of the ship, with the stairs sort of folded up against it. You can see some seats to the left of you. There's a little corner around which you haven't quite looked around, and then is just behind you a doorway with the no entry sign. Straight, very clearly symbols across it.
Awesome.
What are you doing?
Well, first, my thing was waiting to load because I couldn't see any of that. But I can now.
No worries.
You said I heard from behind a door. Ah, shit! And, like some people.
Yep, you do.
Okay. Well, since I have what was that called again? Pass a trace on.
You do.
I'm going to move over sneakily and stealthily open this door. Just kind of creak it open. I want to see what's inside.
All right. Please roll me a stealth check before you do. You did want to ask. Do you want to turn yourself invisible?
Assuming this is a new turn, yes, I will.
This is a new turn. Yes.
I will go invisible. Yes.
All right. To open the door will require an action to do so.
Okay.
By the way,
which case, probably not right now then. Only because I want to see what's in there. I'll have a +10, assuming that the door, me squeaking open, won't make too much noise.
You'll have to see. Yeah. But please roll me a stealth check with advantage, as you have turned yourself invisible before doing so.
Okay. Oh, I guess, yeah, so I wouldn't open the door then if I'm just stealthing one, so... Okay. $28.
28. Cool. You feel very confident that nobody knows where the heck you are. Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
I guess... No, because I went invisible as an action to go there. Bonus action, I can't open the door as a bonus action, correct?
No, you'd
Even
need to
though
use an
I'm-
action for that.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, cool. Then that'll end your turn. It is now the
Yeah.
turn of the skyship crew with the bows. Really wish this stop flicking between all the places. They can. They are hearing. It's only been one round, so the fire hasn't quite caught yet, but where's fire going on? But they can still see just about. It's going to be difficult shots. They're going to be very difficult shots, but they can just about see beyond the wind wall. Actually, how high is the wind wall?
15 feet? I
15
believe?
feet. Yeah, they can just about see Tefari and Atlas.
Some Pythagoras shit going on.
Yeah, there's some Pythagoras shit going on here. They are pretty high right now, so they can just about see them. Although these are going to be very difficult shots. So,
Yep, it is.
Their multi-attack is yes, they are able to shoot twice. All right. Yeah. Screw it. They're going to have a go at Tefari, I believe. Thank you very much, Brewing Chaos D&D. Hi, come in. Welcome in. I'll be along shortly with the menu. Did that hit? No, it didn't register. Right, there we go. That is a miss, but he does it. He is able to pull out his bow again, draw and fire quickly ahead, and it misses again. Holy shit! But next dude is all the way over there. He is going to spend. He doesn't like to fight this fire over there. Finding the heat really difficult. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll have to stand there on the stairs. Yeah, he'll have to stand there on the stairs. And is going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not going to shoot at Farrell because he's right behind the rock and thing. 13, 14.
Oh yeah, and I'm also still prone on the ground too.
No, you're not. You stood up.
Oh, I did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did. You stood up.
Good.
Because you were beyond the sled, and so I had to stand in order to get to where you were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with Tefari because he's the closest one. Although these are going to be a +5 to his armor. So what is Tefari's armor right now? I have so many. My combat tracker is extremely full now because of the choices you have made. Genuinely.
Because of the choices. Yeah, we woke everybody.
So his current AC would be now 21. Yes. So 23 does hit. Yay! So it's going to be that. 5 points piercing damage to him, and he'll pull out another bow shot again, firing again, taking aim and going. This arrow flies straight down, but unfortunately it gets a little bit too close to the wind, and it gets flown upwards and scattering off to somewhere in the distance. Its power absolutely nullified by the wind wall. Oh god, that wind wall is so frustrating, but I can't do anything about it.
The wonderful wall.
play.
He can just about see Janai, but Janai is prone. No, he'll target somebody he can actually see. He's going to go against Atlas. Although your AC is +5 right now because of the fucking rock in the way.
Oh, also, it is concentration, and I kind of forgot how concentration works in D&D 5.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, okay.
When you take damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls out another arrow to have a poke at you, Atlas, and just those arrows. That wind wall is a pain in the ass. The arrows are just because of the shimmering image that the wind wall is creating. It's kind of distorting their view a bit, meaning that they can't figure out where to fire properly. So they just keep missing. All right,
also,
Atlas.
with it being on the sand, I bet that's probably kicking up some sand too. Like,
oh yeah, it is.
Also,
it
like,
is. It's making things very, very irritating. That's the reason why you can't have a +5 to all your ACs. Atlas. Oh no, actually, before Atlas's turn. Sorry, my apologies. Before Atlas's turn, it is actually the ship's turn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It will do that again. Yeah, everybody who is currently on the everybody who's on the ground, because they would still be able to hit you. Please roll me a dexterity saving throw. Janai, you can get this with advantage as you are currently prone.
Great.
I do too, because
Yes.
I generally do, as long as I can see it.
Yes, indeed.
Is this something I can see?
I'd say you can see this.
Nice.
That's
No, right.
Yeah, because you're a
That-
barbarian.
Very welcome. Yes, that's a barbarian ability indeed.
All right. Where is my dexterity throw? There it is, 16. All right. Anybody who rolled above a 16 will take the coming damage divided by 2. Or 16 or higher, I should say. So, those who rolled a 16 or higher will take 5 points of piercing damage as the cannons that are situated at the fore and after the ship just explode out in all directions, scattering these massive football or tennis ball sized bits of lead everywhere. Yes, so Farrell, Janai, and Atlas all take 5 points of piercing damage, while Tefari takes the full 11 from that.
And I forgot, when something's halved, is it rounded up or down?
Down.
Okay, so actually Janai takes only 2 and I take 7.
Oh, right.
Because of the bond.
Right.
Correct.
Nice.
All right.
13.
I'll take some points off.
That'd be 24 for Tefari. Ooh, Tefari's not happy. That is the turn of the ship. Atlas.
Yep. Well, could you pull up this map for me? I just had the below deck one. Thank you. Could I just looked. I have the movement for this. I could run to both Janai and then to Farrell, and then back to the sled. Could I just grab them up both and yoink them with me?
Sorry, could you repeat that? Could
I
you
want
grab
to-
who?
Both Janai and Farrell. So basically want to move here with 10.
Uh-huh.
Then there with 20. Also grab Farrell if I can. And then with my last 10, walk back.
Roll me an athletics check, please.
All right.
If you want to grab one of them, sure. Sure you can do that and still move because you're ridiculously strong. But if you want to grab both of them,
No, I'll roll for that.
14. Sure, you can grab both of them, and I think, yeah, that would suit. Yeah, you can do that. But
40 feet
the
of
other day.
movement because I'm a speedy barbarian.
yeah, indeed.
So that works out perfectly.
And 15. Yes, that does work perfectly. But Janai's the only one who's prone right now. Do you guys let Atlas do this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm into it.
All right, there we go.
I'll just say to Shanae, I love seeing you bite the dust, but not right now.
I will respond on my turn.
I'll respond on
All
my
right.
turn.
By kicking some dust at his face.
So, you have all been picked up. That'll be your turn, I reckon, Atlas?
Yep.
Alright. Back to the skyship crew. With a couple of crossbowmen. Oh, God, that fucking angle. That fucking angle. They can't do shit, but they can see that there's something burning. So they're gonna go and try and find some water. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Spend their turn going all the way down 2 decks. He's going to do the same. It's crossbow 3. What about crossbow 2? Oh, he can see something. Just. 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Yes. So, who's he going to shoot at? I'm going to roll a d4. I'll actually roll a d3 because he's not going to go for Tafari. He's going to go for one of you guys. He's going to go for Farrell. And with a +5 to your AC, definitely misses that. And we'll quickly reload this massive crossbow, take aim again to try and fire down at you. He's not actually taking aim, that's just for flavour. Oh God. Ping! His crossbow's broken. He has to go get a new one.
Oh, no.
I almost feel bad for these people on the skyship here.
No, I'm rolling very badly right now. I'm rolling very, very poorly. It is now the turn of the skyship captain. I didn't put the range on this thing. You fucking idiot. Well, it's going to be a light crossbow anyway. Where are my items? I just need to have a quick look at what a light hand crossbow looks. What's the range of a hand crossbow? 30, 20. Oh no, that. Did I actually write it down? I might have written it down. Sorry, excuse me while I just check my notes. Oh, I did actually write it down. 30, 90. All right. Can he hit? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, this is going to be a disadvantage. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Can still try and hit one of you guys. Yeah, he's going to do it.
Oh.
He's going to do it. But this is... Well, she actually, I should say. This is going to be a disadvantage. Actually, let's just roll a quick d6 to see... Because there's lots of... There's loads of you guys.
Yeah.
That'll be Janai. With +5 to your AC. 14 still misses. There's this tremendous boom sound from the side of the ship. And this cloud of smoke just obscures the captain for a bit. There is a sound as it whistles over the top of your heads, Farrell, Atlas, and Janai. But nothing seems to hurt. Alright, that is going to be all them. Then there's all them. They're all busy. Janai,
Alright.
you are up with Tafari on deck.
Right, my map just moved out of itself. Alright.
Did it?
No, I must have done something. Anyway, is like how far up is everybody? Like, what's the range on these fuckers?
Okay, so the bottom of the ship right now is 50 feet above the ground, and then there's another 30 feet above that. So those guys are basically 80. 80 feet above your heads. You are still able to target them because they are basically leaning over the gunnels in order to try and shoot at you. But because of distance and height, etc., they also have a +5 to their AC right now.
Right. And I think a 60 feet spell won't do nothing.
No, you would have to get closer.
Okay. Well, I'm not about to be catapulted onto any ship. Not my kind of deal. Speaking of catapult, though, how's this damn weapon looking?
This weapon looks fine. It's not looking damaged in any way. The sled doesn't look too good, but weapon looks good.
Right. So I could have range with that.
You could. The range of the thrower is 5,200.
Yeah, Atlas has been shooting at one of the, basically the engines underneath it, and hitting.
All right, but you did just do some picking up, so you're off the shooting seat right now.
Yes, yeah,
yes.
I'm just trying to say, like, one of the engines quasi looks damaged already. So just so you know, if you want to pick a target.
Sounds good. Sounds very good.
I will also just emphasize here, now we're talking about the engines, that the skyship is wavering.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It was kind of like almost like listing a bit, wasn't it?
It's listing, huh? Well, I must have seen what Atlas has been aiming at, and is it a free action to give your crew member a wedgie as you get up?
Sure, I'll get that.
Alright. Nothing major, just a minor wedgie for Atlas for his comment
Atlas
earlier.
is wearing ropes right now, so I don't know how you want to get there.
Reverse wedgie through the legs.
I'll slap his ass and I'll get up then, I guess.
Also good, also appropriate.
Also appropriate. Yeah. Appropriately inappropriate. I'll well, I don't know how to do this, but I'll try and fire.
All right, so you need to roll me a where is it? You need to roll me a strength check. If you are, yeah.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say if you're if you're proficient with something, but it's not to do with proficiency. You just need to roll me a strength check. Your DC. Are you aiming at the rings?
Yeah, I'll aim at wherever Atlas was aiming at before.
Sure, that's absolutely fine.
Listing, then that's a good idea.
Then you need your target number is 22. So just roll me a strength check.
All right. Before I do that, a bonus action shimmy that cloak and raise my AC.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to go and do the thing. Yeah. Right, a strength check. Yeah, well.
Because you are not proficient with these weapons.
Let's go. 15.
15. Unfortunately, due to the angle you were firing, the shot does actually pass through the wind wall, but the wind wall also just kind of skews the shot a bit, and it goes flying off underneath, landing on the other side and exploding there. There are some confused shouts from the other side of the ship, but yeah, unfortunately, your shot missed.
All right, I'll yell out to the crew. I could do with a hand here, and that'll end my turn.
All right. It is Tefari up with Farrell on deck. Tefari.
Actually,
yeah?
Before I do it, I'll get off the seat so that Atlas can get on it if he wants to.
Oh, are you talking about the catapult?
The catapult. I'll get off the catapult.
Oh, the catapult is just a freestanding thing, so basically anybody can just stand there in front of it.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So, and since you were both very, very close to it, you can easily just swap between the two. I'm not gonna make you work that bit out. Tefari is currently, I believe, maintaining wall of fire, because this is that is indeed a concentration. So he is going to do, what is he going to do? Is Efard's Black Tentacles also concentration? Yes, it is. Ooh. Could not parting, is that also concentration? Yes, it is. God, Tefari, why do you have so many concentration spells? What about lightning ray? Is that a concentration? No, it's not. Perfect. And it's also 120 feet. He will cast lightning ray at second level spell. Screw it. Let's cast it at third level. And he'll step. You know what he'll do? Because magic does pass through the wind wall, doesn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, he will actually step up to the wind wall. 10, 15, 20. He'll step up to the wind wall. Because if he steps up to behind the wind wall, he can't be hit by bows and crossbows. Bolts. And is going to throw his lightning ray at... You know what? He's going to throw it at the captain.
He's got that much range? Jeez.
Yeah, 120 feet.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, just moving up for a little bit of extra little damage.
Wizards, man. Wizards.
+5 for being in cover. That unfortunately does miss. You fire 3 or hurl them at the target's been range. He's gonna fire them all at the captain.
Did he use his things already?
Yes, he has, unfortunately. Oof,
Oh.
an automatic miss for a natural 1. And... Oh, what's the AC of the captain right now? Where's the skyship captain? There they are. 16 plus 5 is 21. Oh boy. Just misses. Just misses. He fires off these 3 strikes of lightning almost in a curving action, and they all sail towards where that great big pall of smoke is just dissipating. And unfortunately, maybe because of the smoke, maybe because of the wind wall, don't know. But they just keep it just strikes at the sides of the ship, definitely damaging the gun wall, but not doing much else. And that is going to be his turn. Farrell, you're up. What are you doing?
I am going to where am I am going to walk up to Janai. Because she said that she needed a hand, so I'm gonna put a hand on her shoulder, and with my other hand, I'm going to point at the damaged like engine thing or the ring, and I'm like, we need to hit that. And I'm going to cast guiding bolt at it.
Nice.
Oh, useful.
Roll me your attack. What is the range of guiding bolt?
120 feet.
120 feet. Sure, you could definitely target it, but unfortunately, with a 13,
Yeah.
it's just
this
ring is just too thin.
I will use my inspiration on that, but also I forgot I have to do something else first.
Natural 20.
So we don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
As you know what I mean.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you for that reminder. We do not need to worry about that. Very good.
And that is my inspiration roll.
That's your inspiration roll. Very nice. 24 definitely hits. Please roll me your damage.
All right. Wow, not a whole lot, but
It's better than nothing. Better than nothing.
It also gives advantage to the next person to attack the ring.
Nice. Is that going to be your
turn? That's the main reason why I did it. Yes. And also, since my hand is already on Janai's shoulder, is Atlas also right on top of me here, pretty much?
But the 3 of you are basically clustered around the.
So I'm, after I
launch.
After I launch the guiding bolt with my other hand, I'm going to use that hand to also clasp on to Atlas, and I'm going to try to shove us all prone.
Do you guys agree with this?
Could I still fire the catapult from prone position?
No, you would have to stand
You
up.
have to get up.
Then
But we
Atlas
would-
won't.
Okay,
will
and
s-
I'm not going to try to force it. I'm only like I will say it's an automatic success for you to resist it because I'm not going to like force you prone. He's just
I
kind of
will.
like
I will say that right now the catapult is unloaded. It takes either an action or a bonus action to load it. Just as a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But does Janai go prone?
It's a disadvantage to be hit at a distance, right? If you're prone, so
Yes.
If you are prone
Yeah.
if you are prone with fire range shots, yes, it is a disadvantage.
yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I am obviously dropping myself down too. So yeah, so
Okay.
Atlas stays standing, but the two of us will go down.
All
Look
right.
at the big target.
Just hit the deck.
Yeah. Look at the big target. That's
Exactly.
probably what they're gonna do, to be honest.
It's also what I'm a barbarian for.
Yes.
Yep, that's fair. That's fair. All right. They're all busy. Okay. Back to the top of the round with Sykes.
Hell yeah. Alright, so action I guess to open the door.
Oh yeah.
Slowly,
Please.
I'm gonna
I keep on
stealthily
forgetting about Sykes is like
Sorry.
separate independent.
Parallel
Yeah, this is
game.
completely separate. This is a completely separate map. Please roll me a stealth check with advantage as a. Oh, you did do that, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was a 24.
Yeah, it was a 24.
I have to roll all the way. 28. Sorry, 28. It was 28. Okay.
Or 28, yeah.
Yeah, please remember that because there's too much going on for me to try and remember that. But now, please
So I
roll
open
me.
the door.
Please roll me your
Oh.
sleight of hands to pick this lock.
Oh, it's locked. Okay.
It's locked.
Gotcha.
Do you have
It's
tools?
it's got the
I do,
sign "Do
actually.
not enter" on it. Of course, it's locked.
And I'm
Then,
proficient
I
in
think
it.
you get
19.
Yeah, I think you get a or do you get
Nice.
advantage? I forgot if it was proficiency or advantage if you.
I get proficiency for my ghost stuff.
Correct.
But the thieves' tools. Let me check. I do have them.
Are you
Yeah,
are you
I'm
currently
forgetting what these tools
are
give
you proficient with these tools?
Yes, because I'm a rogue.
Then you'll be fine.
And then it says proficiency with these tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability check you make to disarm traps or open locks.
You needed a 15 anyway.
Oh,
So with
It's
a
not a
very
hard lock.
with it's it well, 15 is still hard. It's just you're good at opening locks.
Yeah.
So with dexterity, you figure out, hey, actually no, this is a secure lock. It's just not secure for you though. It's absolutely not secure for you. And you quietly open up the door, and as you open up the door, this horrendous sound of clang, 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 clang. It just assaults your ears. There is this very intense, almost burning metal smell that you also get that assaults your senses, and there's this horrible hissing noise that just envelops you as you open the door. And a lot of shouting from within this place. You can see you can see right in front of this very, very large open or almost open fireplace, which is very unusual to have on the ship. And this is a massive fire. You can see standing in front of this, feeding what looks to be this very, very, very thin rod into the fireplace very slowly, is a gnome with this with all sweeping blonde hair, and his back is currently turned towards you. This is the guy you see. You can also see dotted around the place, even though I've forgotten to add them to the map, several other gnome engineers who are busy running around trying to repair things as whatever's been happening outside seems to be damaging stuff inside. We'll say you don't see the fourth person because he's currently somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay.
Hang on a minute. I'm not done yet.
No, I know. I'm waiting. Oh, fuck.
3. And then not only that, but you also hear shouting and yelling from 6 other people in here who seem to be busy with the 2 cannons that you can now see positioned in this area. and they are currently busy loading each of the cannons, yelling at each other. These guys.
Jeez.
So, there you go. What do you want to do?
Is there a gap between the ceiling and the pipes that are above me?
There is.
Okay. How high are the pipes?
The pipes are.
I guess how high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is 10 feet, and the pipes are they're sort of suspended from the ceiling. Not very high, but with a good jump, you could definitely get up there.
Okay. Can I leap off? Or is this part of the mast? This barrel-looking thing next to me?
That's the mast.
Oh, that's mast. Okay.
Yeah. You can see there are two masts that are extending up through the deck.
Okay. Okay. There's not a whole lot of people on that side, so I'm gonna go and get behind 5, 10, 15, 20, and try to jump from the mast up here with 25, 30.
All right, roll me an athletics check to get that to do that. To grab on and hopefully.
Oof. 11.
Oof. You unfortunately are not quite able to get hold of these pipes. These pipes are massive, and they're as you grab on, there's almost like this really weird whirring sound that seems to sort of vibrate through your body as you grab onto it, and that kind of puts you off for a bit, and you fall, and you end up falling to the deck underneath. Thankfully, due to your invisibility and cat-like grace and stealth, doesn't seem that anybody noticed. Perhaps the noise of the pistons, these ginormous pistons that are currently moving backwards and forwards, might have something to do with it.
Is that the big cylinder with the triangle at the end? On the map, they're big cylinder-looking things.
Yes.
Okay, those are moving in and out. Okay.
Yeah, those are moving in and out right now.
How fast is it, and could I possibly try to get on one?
How fast is it? You know how I was saying clang, 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 clang? That's the speed.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I'd be able to jump on there. In which case, using the rest of my movement, I'm gonna get over here, just behind it. And I will end my turn right there.
Okay.
Because I opened the door, action moved, and then I have a bonus action.
You still have a bonus action, yes.
I'm
very curious to see what you do.
Can I use a bonus action to get some rope and tinderbox ready so I can make a fuse on these bombs? Or do they already have fuses on
They
them?
already have a fuse, you just need to light them.
Okay. I will wait until next time then, because I'm assuming it's an action to light it. And light and throw or something like that.
To light and throw, yes, that would be an action. But if you want to prep it to throw it, sure. Just the action of throwing it will be an action.
Well, no, I'm not going to throw it. I'm going to place it so that I can put it in a spot where I think it might be weaker, in the metal. Okay.
Interesting. You do see that there is a fire here.
Mm-hmm.
There is just an open fire, which this gnome is currently busy very gently feeding this long, very thin black metal rod into it. You also notice, I will say this, you notice that all the members of the crew around here, they're all gnomes. Every single one of them, including those manning the cannons.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll end my turn then.
Alright, okay. Returning to the top top deck of the ship, we have the Sky Crew currently. Yeah, they're going to shoot at the big old target. That's the big old dude that's currently standing out in the open. Sorry, Atlas. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. That's worse. Jeez. What is your AC, by the way, Atlas?
The people on our side are going to
normally
to
it's
start.
16.
Normally 16, so add +5 because of the angle and your situation right now. So I need a 21.
21 total.
Come on.
The people on this side of the ship are going to start begging for help from the people on the other side of the ship. To come
Oh
to
my
the
god.
side to start firing.
That didn't work either. Come on. Let me hit something. For fuck's sake. This is actually genuinely frustrating. Yeah, they're all
Confidence.
I have confidence. It's just not working.
It's
not working.
Atlas, you know?
Well, I have plenty of confidence. There we go. But yes, there we go. That hits finally.
Atlas starts giving a pep talk to the people trying to shoot him.
Basically, yes. You take.
It's okay.
You gotta aim here.
Come on, you guys can do it.
You guys can do it. Ow! Shit.
Look,
You can-
I'll even give you a disadvantage. You take
as you are yelling this out. Finally, these arrows go firing, whizzing past you, thudding into the sand around you before one of them finally strikes you into the shoulder. You're jeering and yelling, I could help you out here. Finally gets the better of you. But with that, Atlas, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
He's trying to move into them and they just keep missing.
I would like to load the catapult
Sure.
and shoot.
Would presume you're using a bonus action to do that?
Yes.
All right.
Shoot at the one that's glowing, for which Pharrell gave the next one advantage.
Sure.
Ooh.
Nice.
21 just misses.
Oh,
Almost nice.
Just misses. It just misses.
Oh.
I think we need to take down the ship first, guys.
There are two rings, but I'm collectively just calling them one thing. Yeah, you pull back, and there's that feeling of yes, you've got the right angle, and you've got the right angle, except you just didn't quite have the right power as you release with the sound of the catapult flying forwards, the bag of explosives flying through the air, and it just skips underneath the ring, and as it skips underneath, it almost gets pushed downwards into the sand below. Is that
closer?
Is that your turn?
I'll just yell that, and that's my turn.
All right.
Get closer.
It is now their turn. They have just run down to the bottom and grabbed some water and run back up. This fella though is gonna be doing the same thing. That's what he's gonna do. Hanzo Atlas, come on. Please hit Atlas. I would like to have something hit. No, of course not.
You just did.
With one! What is with my roll? Fantasy Grounds doesn't like me today. He is also going to go down and get some water and come back up. That's going to be his turn. The Skyship Captain's turn is going to be doing that. That's them. He will continue feeding that stuff in. They're still loading the guns. They're also going to be loading the guns. Ooh!
Oh.
Yes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, okay, so he's going to be over there. Go. Janai.
Yep.
With Tefari on deck.
Okay. I have two plans in my head. And they are both okay. Not great. That's gonna okay. Alright. Let's find out. We've got this is an action, and then that's bonus, and I can't. No, but then I can't. Shit! Ah! But, okay. I'll figure it out. I swear. Let me talk you through it.
Okay,
Bless
talk
is
me
an
through
action. Bless is
it. Bless
an
is an
action.
action, yes.
Can I use a bonus action to reload the whatchamacallit?
The catapult? Yes, of course you can. Yes.
All right.
Absolutely you can.
Then I will use my bonus action to reload the catapults.
Mm-hmm.
Use bless.
I will say you do have to stand up still to do that.
I will stand the heck up.
Sure.
I will stand up so hard I get mildly dizzy for a second, and use my bonus action to reload the catapult. Then, as an action, I wish to cast Bless on Feral, Atlas, and myself.
Okay, wonderful. You can do that.
And then,
you can apply it to the characters themselves as well.
Excellent. How?
Just simply try. Under Bless, I believe it also has a drop down thing. Looks like an upside down noose, or technically a magnifier glass. Effect, you can simply just drag that onto the characters, and it'll appear as a thing in a thing.
Is that? Yep, that's Feral.
Yep.
And then I'm blessing the heck out of my friend Atlas, and I'm blessed be unto me. So what that looks like for me is that how did I don't have any fucking flavor for bless yet. I just I spit onto you, I suppose.
Wow.
I'm used to that.
I sneeze. I sneeze slightly. It's wet, and that's what my goddess is into.
Apparently so.
Yep. So you get mildly sneezed at, that blesses you for up to a minute. Now.
Bless you.
No, bless you. And as I do that, I discovered that I have an ability. I can cast a spell and target an ally, which I just did. And then that ally can use their reaction immediately after the spell to make a weapon attack. It's called Voice of Authority. So, Atlas says bless you, and I say bless you, and then I slap my and that makes that means he can use his reaction to once again fire the catapult.
I will.
Very nice combo. I love that. Wow. That's
so
awesome.
Basically, just let the catapult slip out of my hand, and there goes the stone.
Oh.
Didn't you?
With the just roll a d4.
I mean,
it won't make any difference, but sure.
That's not.
You're not raging even. The fuck is going on?
Wouldn't make a difference either, because it's not a melee thing.
Oh, balls!
Yeah.
Balls!
Raging is only reckless is only for melee weapon attacks.
Well, I tried.
The thought that counts. It was the thought that counts for sure.
Hey, you're very blessed and slightly moist.
At least you got the chance to slap Atlas's ass.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm gonna get that chance.
You definitely did, yes. There we go.
No,
say that you have used your reaction.
Never mind. I'm not going to drop the prone because I've got the displacer cloak on, and I'm at disadvantage anyway. So let's give them two targets to miss.
You mean two targets for me to completely and utterly screw up trying to roll any sort of dice.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be your turn. So, just a quick question: are you going to stay put?
Yeah, I'll stay near the catapult. That's like, aside from guiding bolt, that's all I've got that can get far enough.
All right, okay. It is now. Well, you do have a longbow.
Oh balls! I do.
I'm just reminding you. It is Tefari's turn though.
All right, I'll remember that later. It's been a while.
It has been a little while, yeah. It has been a little while. Yeah, I think Tafia's going to do second verse, same as the first, except this time he's not going to be going towards the captain. He's going to be targeting these rings, these metal rings that are currently just spinning and causing this downward draft from the ship. At level 3. So.
Oh.
Of course I roll well now. Jeez. Yeah, so that hits. Does the second one hit? Yes. And the third one doesn't. Okay. So these he almost finger gunning the rings underneath the ship. These 3 bolts of lightning fire forwards, striking the. How many cards level 3? Oh, one more. Forgot about it because I was doing it at 3rd level. One more. No, that missed one. Almost firing off these lightning bolts. They spit out from his fingers. 2 of them striking their points and causing a shimmering of electricity to cascade around these rings and upwards into the ship. You have no idea where it went. I'll describe that moment to you, Sykes, in a moment. Yeah.
No, no.
So the rings will take, firstly, 7 points of lightning damage. No, we'll keep it because of various different mechanics. It'll basically just stay that way. 17 points of lightning damage. Ow. Yeah. Oof. Those rings are looking blackened and bent and worn and all those wonderful things. And hi, Jibble Gibbles. I will be along with the drinks menu in a moment. Welcome in. And he will stay put. Farrell.
Yes,
What are you up to?
I was curious. I forgot what happens
Oh,
if you
I actually forgot to do
use
one
a
thing.
concentration.
I forgot to do one thing because the concentration saving throw because of the damage that he took was 11, so he basically needs to make a 10.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the fire, he makes the fire. He's perfectly fine. But yes, so Farrell, sorry, what were you wanted to do?
Yeah, I forgot. What happens if you use a concentration while something else is a concentration? Does it just automatically go away, or do you have to
Yes.
Okay, so there's no penalties or anything like this. It's just gone.
No, it
replaces
drops
the old.
Yeah, it basically just drops the spell that you're concentrating on, and that new spell becomes a concentration spell.
Okay. I'm gonna do something
while
that
you're
gonna
thinking,
maybe
while you're
hate
thinking,
for.
Sykes.
Mm-hmm.
You hear this tremendous crash and clatter as something strikes the outside of the ship, and there is this sound as something rockets through the piping above your head. The gnome looks up at what's going. Shite! Are you really doing that, Vic? Jim, what's that? And then you suddenly hear this sound from in, and you look across, and one of the pipes has now burst. And you would think that it would be just steam. It's not steam. There is something now firing outwards from this crack in the pipe, and it doesn't look like you want to. It doesn't look like you want to be anywhere near it.
You might. You
Where's
might
the
want.
Can you mark? Can you draw it on the map? Where the
Of course.
It's gonna blow.
Yikes.
Of course.
We might accidentally kill Sykes.
It's currently here.
Hey, if I kill Sykes, it's gonna be on purpose.
Yeah.
And it
No
is.
one else is the.
It is that. It is that color. It is also that color. It's that greyish-black color.
Oh. Okay.
So yes. You also hear. I'd say it's slightly out of turn. He runs over to a speaking horn just beside the door, grabs it. Captain! We need to get out of here! They're attacking the rings! Farrell, what are you up to?
So yeah. First, can we actually tell from the outside that, like, this thing is very faltering, like it's having trouble?
It's not. It's still not having trouble, but it's still not quite to the point where it's looking like it's going to start sinking.
Okay.
But the damage you're doing is it's stacking up, shall I say?
Yeah.
There's the sort of the nice gentle hum that would have been. Why am I doing that hand thing? The nice gentle hum that you've been having has become higher in pitch. And it's also become intermittent as well.
Okay. But yeah, so I am going to I'm gonna just like turn to Janai and just be like, do you have that way to make me louder so that they could hear me?
I mean, it's not my turn, so I'm not really allowed to respond at all.
I'd say you
But
can have a small. You can have a. If you want to have a conversation, that'll be your turn, Farrell.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think could you like try and like maybe roll a check to remember if I've ever made other people louder?
Actually, that's true. Yeah.
Because I don't know if I can cast thaumaturgy on other. Let me check.
Yeah,
I
think
thought you made
thaumaturgy
me
is just on
louder
your-
during like this like fighting match that. but I
Yeah,
don't
on
remember.
me.
Oh, it was on you.
Yeah. It was on Janai. It wasn't on Farrell.
You've only ever seen
Okay.
seen me do it on myself.
Okay. Well, because yeah, I want to like tell them to surrender, but I don't have a way to make myself loud. Well, I'll just whisper to Janai that I'm like, you should tell them to surrender, because, I mean, we won't attack them anymore if they just surrender the ship. It'll be a lot less lives lost that way. And also what I'm going to do as my action is I'm going to cast Wind Wall in a different
Again.
spot that you're going to hate me for, because I'm going to cast it on the railing of the ship, connecting fire.
No, you can't.
Firewall.
I
Oh,
can't?
it's too far.
No, you can't because it has to be along the ground.
Oh, so it can't be along like the surface of like the railing,
No.
using the railing as
if
like
you were
the
if you were extremely high up in the air, I would finagle it to say yes you could, but unfortunately you guys are currently on the ground,
Okay.
meaning that you're basically on the ground, so you would actually have to go along the ground, I'm afraid.
It's
Okay. I
literally
thought that's how
in space.
Tafari casted his firewall.
No, because
but,
firewall specifically says a point you can see.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's
I
it's
thought
a
you
very
just
it's a
cast
very
it at the
no,
railing.
it's a very subtle difference, but it's one that's significant in this regard.
All right.
Apologies.
Then instead, yeah, that's no problem. Instead, I am probably just gonna do what I did before then, and just guiding bolt the ship.
All right.
Actually, I'm curious. What does it do if I cast it at a higher level? Okay, it's damage increases. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna cast it at a higher level yet. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh.
I have disadvantage. Oh, I didn't. realize
Because
I
you
had
are
disadvantage.
prone.
Oh, I would have stood up, but yeah.
All right. If
I
you would
forgot about that.
stood up, fine. Roll it.
Yeah.
Roll it again.
Okay, I completely forgot that I thought I was having advantage. I'm like, ooh, I have advantage. What the heck? Where'd that come?
No, you are currently prone. So stay. If you want to stand up and fire, you can.
Okay.
23 hits.
Thank you for the bless.
The bless
would have missed otherwise.
No
The bless saved you there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh fuck!
Nice.
Oh boy!
Damage before, and
Tasty,
that's
tasty.
That was for the other roll.
Bloody hell! Okay. Yeah.
I did almost my lowest and then almost my highest I've ever done.
Stupid computer. I don't care about stuff. Go. Sorry. There's Microsoft Windows has that thing where you can scroll over and gives you a whole notification and stuff. I just accidentally scrolled over it. That would be.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
so you now have all the news.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking annoying. Really wish it wasn't a thing on Microsoft because I don't care. Ha! Okay.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Sykes.
No, it's fine.
This might be really bad.
Okay. Could you just describe to me Farrell, how you cast your spell again?
Well, I just kind of like pull my finger like up to my eye and then just like cast it at the thing. Just launching basically just literally like just a radiantly green shot straight into
Yes,
the
you finger gun this. You finger gun it straight through the wind wall, straight through, past the rock and just striking that thin sliver of metal. And there's a ding, and one of the rings snaps. And
dead
whatever.
shot feral.
Yeah, nice shot, Farrell. Except it snaps, and there is a small explosion that happens as metal scatters out from that point. The other ring is still active, although it's not doing very well. Metal scatters out from that point. One part of the ring still is functioning, but the other part is just blown off completely.
Mm-hmm.
There is an
Alright, and I
audible.
also-
There is also a very visual movement from the ship as it lurches.
Oh jeez.
And Sykes,
I
yeah,
can-
you
oh.
feel it.
But quietly,
Farrell.
because you're stealthy.
Yeah. And also, I'm going to try to shout as loud as I can what I told Janae to do, but at the same time, just in case, I'm going to see if they can hear me. I was like, surrender your weapons! You will not be harmed if you just lay down and stop fighting. It is pointless to continue. Your lives are not worth this ship. As I shout out as loud as I
You
can.
shout out as loud as you can over the battle that is going on right
Yeah.
now.
Actually, it's more of a bellow, 'cause it's more like, surrender everything!
roll me a persuasion check. You need to nat 20, basically.
Oh.
You need a nat 20
Yeah.
because there's a lot of noise going on. There's a lot of confusion, and
Saying
you
that's
have
a
been
challenge.
firing at them.
Oh.
15. So yeah, no, unfortunately, you don't hear that. Inside the ship, this engineer is going to run over here. This engineer, another engineer suddenly appears. Sykes.
Mm-hmm.
There is now. Where's the other one? Over here. Yeah, he. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! He needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. Which one's that one? That's number 2. Constitution saving throw. What's the DC I made it? Oh no! Dear! Oh dear! Oh! Fuck!
Oh,
How many hit points has he got? He's only got 7 hit points. Jeez!
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Farrell's
You-
responsible for killing the crew. Ah!
you hear this scream from one of the engineers, as the pipe that was going into the ground explodes, and this enormous gout of this energy starts spewing upwards out of the deck and out of the pipe nearby, where this engineer was desperately trying to keep this pipe and keep this current engaged. And this horrendous energy rockets over them. You can't see what has happened to him, but he is hurting.
Oh no.
That is.
And to think, I would have been completely ignorant about what was actually happening inside the ship, if not for Sykes' perspective.
Yeah, it's consequences of actions, mate. Your consequences, your actions have consequences.
Consequences have actions.
Yeah, consequences of actions, and actions have consequences. Top of the round, Sykes.
All right. Actually, now that I've seen kind of what's going on, what's at the center of this big machine, like?
At the center of this big machine is this. It looks like an open fireplace. You can see crackling, burning merrily within the center of this fireplace. It is a fire, except that there is it doesn't emit warmth at all. In actual fact, it feels cold. It feels like something's being sucked from you, like whatever warmth that you have is being pulled from you into this fire. You can see surrounding this fire is this circular tablet or table that kind of sort of guards the fire, and you can see inscribed into the fire all these tiny little runes all around the edge. And above the fire, you see what seems to be this massive, great big funnel that goes up into this big whirring generator thing that is moving these pistons backwards and forwards.
Oh no! I just had the sudden realization that we might be damaging this thing beyond repair.
I have a quick question.
I will have a quick answer.
Yeah, I hope
Healer's kit. Does it have like adhesive in it?
Sorry, what kit?
A healer's kit. Would it have some kind of adhesive for putting bandages on and stuff?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
The healer's kit will have bandages, etc. in it, but this ain't the modern day. You don't have plastic. You don't have tape and things in there. Just tie it off.
Fine.
What about
right.
sticky goo?
That's mainly what I was looking for. Is some kind of stickiness thing.
You have a vial of goo.
He does.
It's not goo anymore. It turned to dust. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I thought you had sludge.
Because I have it in vial. I do, but it turned it into vials because I put it into that and I was able to get
You and your
vials.
practical tidying.
I was trying to see if I guess. Question: would spider cactus juice be kind of sticky?
Spider cactus juice be kind of sticky. What do you want to use this for? Oh, this guy's not there. No, he's currently over here.
I want to craft the basically take, because it feels cold. Like the fire feels cold. You said so. Sykes is assuming that it's not going to set fire to these bombs. So I want to put some kind of adhesive on the bombs to stick them next to the fire, so that they don't just drop in and I can still set them off.
Oh, like that.
Yeah. Because if I set them off, if I throw them into the fire, they'll go off right away.
You know what? You know what? I get what you're going for. Just roll me a quick Arcana check, please, Sykes.
Arcana? Oh god.
Yeah, just roll me Arcana.
15.
15. Okay. This fire that you can see is burning, which means that it is consuming fuel. Even though it feels cold and is not emitting any warmth, in that it seems to be drawing warmth into it. It is still consuming something, meaning that it could possibly set fire to something.
Okay.
You also see that the gnome that was gently feeding this metal rod into the fire has dropped the rod beside the fire. Has just dropped the rod in the fire right now, and you can see that the fire is consuming it.
Ooh. How long is the fire, or how long is the rod?
It's about
Or
this
can
long. I have to give it in actual measurements because I can't give hand signals. You can't see them very well.
I know.
Ah! This rod would be about 5 feet long, except it now looks about 3 feet long.
Okay.
From the point it's in the fire to the point outside.
Okay. And you said he dropped it?
Yeah, he's really
I'm assuming I have.
I have one job.
Yeah, true. Fair. He's basically just dropped it. It's still in the fire, but he's just dropped it on. He's just dropped it on the plate.
Okay. I will jump over and take the rod out. And
Right.
Yeah, take the rod out.
I see that face, Lydia. I see that
Don't mind
face.
me. Don't mind me. I'll be over here.
You grab the rod.
Yes, sir. Excuse me while I prep another quote. Yes, you grab the rod, and then what?
There is this strange. Oh God! Whatever I'm gonna say now is not gonna help. It feels cold to the touch. This also feels cold to the touch, and feels like it's like because you are touching it with your bare hand. It feels like it's pulling your essence from your hand into this rod.
Ugh.
This is not a comfortable feeling at all.
I try and take that essence back using my feet. No, just kidding.
But you pull out the rod, and the top of it is burning.
Okay.
And now there's this rod just waving around in the middle of the room.
And now this is rod waving around the middle.
Okay. Basically, what I wanted to do is the idea thinking with the rod now is I could tape or like tie these bombs around it on the one side, not the flaming side.
Okay.
And then grab it from like the middle, so I could like feed it in and kind of run away at the same time. Because I moved, but only partial move, so I could use the rest of my move getting away.
It was beside you, so you wouldn't even need to move.
Oh, okay, so I would have been over there then. Yeah. Basically, yeah, I want to tie these bombs, at least 4 of them, to the end of this rod, stick it in, and then bonus action and move to run away.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. I will say that I'm not gonna granulate this. I'm not gonna do all the tiny bits of detail. I'm not gonna granulate this. I'm gonna say you're able to do this. This will be your entire action. And bonus action in order to do this. Okay?
Yep.
Because this is a lot of work.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
You essentially because of where the bombs are, you're basically gonna have to put them in the fire, meaning you're putting the entire rod into the fire as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Only using 4 though.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
What could go wrong?
I'll use my move, then my move action to run away.
Sure.
The possible
Go for it.
explosion like.
You run it. You run for it. Go for it. Move your character.
Yep.
I'm gonna jump over this in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Through the door.
The classic rod and run.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Alright. We'll get to that on your turn. It's now the turn of the crew.
Uh-oh.
I think these consequences also will have actions.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are actually gonna die.
Consequences of actions.
Yeah. I get, yeah. Moving swiftly on. You know how I was very confident at the start of this stream?
Why?
Well,
Yeah,
because I wasn't
made
think. Yeah, no. That's...
'Cause you
I'm
weren't
now
thinking.
very, very
There.
nervous.
There.
I'm extremely nervous right now because of the actions you have just taken.
You thought we were going to be sensible about any of this?
Oh no, I expected you not to be sensible. I just didn't expect this.
Yeah.
Always
oh, yeah.
expect Sykes to want to jump
Always
on
expect the
something.
nothing.
To do something, yes. With the skyship crew, they're actually not. They're not going to fire. They're going to start getting. They're actually going to start getting ready to try and get this ship up. So, he disappears from view. He will stay. He will stay, and he will have a go at. There's 3 dudes here now who. Oh god, who's he going to shoot at? He'll have a go at Atlas, and then he'll have a go at. Oh no, I'm just going to roll a die because he doesn't know who to shoot at. He needs to shoot at one of you. Okay, he's going to have a go at Atlas.
Sure.
He'll have a go at Atlas for nothing, and
Classic move.
he will have another go at Atlas because. That's a big old nothing. This dude though is gonna, he's gonna disappear. Actually, no, he's actually gonna start. He's gonna run up and start climbing. So he'll go 20 feet. He's now 100 feet up in the air, and that is going to be his turn. Atlas, what you doing? Oh, actually, sorry. At the start of the turn. Ha!
Mhm.
So it's not at the start of the turn. This initiative point 20. Yeah,
Ship
so
stuff?
then the ship stuff. Yeah, ship stuff. But this is only going to be half now. Everybody on ground, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Thanks for the bless, though.
Oh.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, I failed and also lost my concentration. So.
That's nice.
And Tefari, 15. All right. So who did not roll a 16?
I did not.
Only Farrell and Tefari. Okay. But
I
this is only
deserved it.
half. This is only half damage now because the guys are busy. Because of stuff that's happened, they're busy. So Farrell and Tefari, you both take 7 points of piercing damage. Tefari also needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. So does he roll a 10? He does not. The fire also goes away.
And actually, I take 10 because Janai takes half of that, and I take half of that.
Yes, Atlas, you would take half of 7.
Yep. Yep.
Finally, the fucking wind wall is gone. Jeez.
Well, it's too late.
Finally, the wall's gone.
Finally, the wall is
Little
gone.
too
Boom.
late.
Let me just get Tefari's thing up. He took how much? 7 points. So I'll put him up to 31. Oh, Tefari is looking hurt. Although he's now out in the middle of the fucking deck. So, Atlas, we are at your top of your turn. What would you like to do? As this wind starts to die down.
Can I see the anchor of the ship?
You. No, I'm actually going to say no.
Alright.
Because the strange thing about this. Actually, no, there would actually be an anchor because they have to be able to anchor while they're not on the dike. Yes, you can see an anchor. It is, well, not on the map because it's hanging from the side of the ship. I will put it on in a moment.
I'm gonna load the catapult and shoot at that.
It is here. The catapult has a max range of 200 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Actually, no, there's another way of doing this.
Oh yeah, it's drawing the line.
Yeah. Pointers... Draw arrow... You are still within range. However, because it's out of its short range, it is at disadvantage. So please roll me a strength check at disadvantage.
You can do it, Atlas. Strength is your
let's
thing.
Call this an 18.
Oh no!
Not
Oh,
with
no.
that.
Not like that.
Not with that one.
What happens?
You pull back and let go, and the bomb flies upwards, and then back down.
Oh no!
Reroll.
Back dee doo da.
Please roll me a
Nice.
1d10 as it lands.
Hey, Cuz did a reroll.
Really?
Yes.
Well done,
Yes!
Huckus. Okay, re-roll
Yes!
that, but it's still at disadvantage though.
Yep. Alright.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's not a natural one. So
It's still not a natural one, so
thanks.
that's it fly you pull back, and it's almost like this moment of, no, hang on, if I let go right now, it's going to straight up. Okay, let's just aim up again, and you let go, and it does fly forwards, and it hits the rock. This hits the rock just on the way to it, and exploding across the rock, scattering stone and sand all over the place. But the thing that you thought was going to happen didn't happen. So,
Almost disappointed.
always
This was
disappointed.
not as funny.
Is that your turn? Do you want to move? Do you want to do anything?
No, I do not want to move.
Okay, cool. It is now the turn of the skyship crew. They come running back up and start putting out some fires that have been started by the fucking wind wall. The fucking
They show
firewall.
up, there's no more fire.
No, there's still fire because there's rope and sail here, which has
true,
now
yeah.
started, which is now caught on fire. So they're going to start putting out those fires.
They're like, fire! Oh, no, there's not.
This guy is going to, he's going to climb up here. That's going to be his turn. They're basically getting ready to try and get this ship, try and start getting this ship stable, because the ship, you now notice that the ship is listing heavily forwards. The captain disappears from the balcony. Right, that's going to be his turn. God. Why'd you make me do this? This gnome, what is he going to do? He turns around, he's going to run back to the fire. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, just within range, fucking hell. He's going to run back to the fire, sees this burning rod. Like, the entire rod has now caught on fire. With this combination of bombs. You can't. All right, I'm going to describe this because you can't. I'm going to describe this for you.
Okay.
The camera pauses and turns, and we have this vision of this gnome looking at this fire. He is stopped. And then the camera cuts to his face. He's wearing these thick goggles, these thick, metallic, leather-bound goggles. But we see through the goggles to his eyes, and there's this look of horror and fear on his eyes right now.
Oh no!
We cause destruction wherever we go. Dee, 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 dee.
He's going to jump into the fire, and he's going to jump into the fire.
He what?
He's going to jump into the fire, and he's going to make a grab for that rod.
Oh, that's.
Oh, wow.
He's going full on badass right now because he realizes what's happening. Okay,
Oof.
so he will take this halved. Oh boy. Yeah.
He's still dead. Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, the little guy. Poor little geezer.
23 damage.
He'll take 23 points of.
man.
He takes 23 points of necrotic damage for that. There is its horrible necrotic damage. Yeah, he takes 23 points of necrotic damage for this. There is his Sykes. You can hear this horrendous screaming, this blood-curdling scream, coming from the engine room behind you. The door's still open. As he jumps out of the fire and starts trying to put this fire out. That is going to be his turn. There is just utter chaos here right now. There's utter chaos. Shania,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
This
Oh,
was
I'm.
supposed to be as clean as we could have made it, and it's not at all.
On the one hand,
Actions have consequences.
Yeah. Okay, consequences of actions,
Nice
and I'm
street.
very tempted to do what Farrell just did, but on like the whole traumatizing
stop.
them in surrendering. But I think they're just scared and they're going to want to flee. So, hey Ed,
Yes.
we saw
Yes,
them flying
Lydia.
in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how much do they need their sails?
You want to damage this even
You get the impression that they need the sails quite a lot for flight. Considering that you are also on a ship and have also assisted in said sailing of ship, the sails are a significant portion of the propulsion
Sails
of the ship.
Necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, they're not impossible to fix once damaged.
No.
Let me try something. If it doesn't work, we can always try something else, right?
Sure. All right. So
Right.
from your position, you can see that there are these sails which extend outwards from the ship itself, and they're currently not furled, but they extend out. They extend outwards. Both the nearest one to you is quite small, and then there's one that's further along the ship that is much larger. Also, from where you are, you can see above. There are 3 masts, all of which have sails. Currently, only the largest bottom sails are unfurled. The rest are all curled up.
Right. I'll take out my longbow
Okay.
and let's see if this does anything. If it doesn't, I'll switch tactics. But let's see. I'll take out my longbow and fire my first shot into an unfurled, seemingly useful sail.
They're all useful. So yeah, I would suggest then that you target the one that's directly in front of you, as that will require less accuracy. You are looking for a 17.
Excellent. Is there any way to increase my accuracy?
What's the short range of your longbow?
The short range of my longbow is 150.
No,
You can easily hit the sail without rolling at disadvantage.
Very good.
If you'd fired one further along, it would have been a disadvantage.
Very good. I'll just yeah. Let's try that first. Yeah, let's try that. Well, that's a 15.
15. Unfortunately, a 15 does miss. You take out your longbow and you fire it. Except just as you fired, you swear that you got the angle, but the shift just tilted a little bit more, and the bow goes flying past it.
Hey, White Snow Owl.
That's all right.
Oh, you just got a reroll.
Did I get a reroll?
You just got a reroll for
Bless
White
your
Snow
heart.
Owl. Thank you, White Snow Owl.
Let's reroll that. That's a 19.
A 19 definitely hits.
Thank you.
Please roll me
This
your
one
damage.
goes out to a wonderful owl. Yes. Have some damage.
An owl snatched the arrow and made it. go where it
Also, have
Mhm.
some more damage. And,
From...
because that is me using Rally
Very nice.
to yell to Tefari to get his shit together.
Okay, tell me what Rally does.
That what it does is give Tefari some extra hit points. So let's see. Temporary hit points. My die roll, so that's 4 plus my charisma modifier, which is not low. That's another 3. So that's 7 extra hit points for the man.
Nice.
I just
Wow.
imagined
Listen, Wedgie
Lydia
boy.
yelling that in the background with her
We'll
kids
talk later.
freaking out.
Hey, it's games and coffee today. The breaks are off.
Yeah. We will be taking a break very, very shortly, by the way. I do realize what time it is. I just want to get to the bottom of this round.
All right.
Is that your turn?
No.
Okay, go for it.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I can fire my bow twice.
You can.
What's before I do that,
Mhm.
I repeat the action. What's the perceived sort of effect of said arrow ripping through said sail?
Right now, not a lot.
Seems sensible for me to.
You get the impression that these sails are extremely large, and in order to make any appreciable damage to them, you are basically targeting ropes and things like that of a very, very tiny nature, or putting massive, great big holes in them.
All right. Without using any sort of extra means, I'll gutturally yell, and I won't do it now because there's people asleep in this house, or almost asleep, or they used to be.
Get your shit together. Ooh.
I will basically holler up to the crew, surrender, or the devil may take you. And I, by the way, that was a warning shot, and I'll aim straight at the captain next.
You can't see him right now. Her. You can't see her right now. No.
Oh, but okay, fine.
She moved beyond your sight. From where
She's a
you
little
are,
bit
you
further
can't
back.
see her. Yeah, she has moved back.
All right.
There are crew
There's
members that you
crew
can see.
member sort of hanging over the side. It seems like.
Yeah,
Bowman
you
number
can
3,
see
for
them though.
example.
Yeah, you can see them.
All right, I'll use that guy as an example.
Go for it.
22.
That'll be on that one. This is the first time these guys are actually getting targeted. I thought you would have been targeting these guys already for ages, but okay.
No, we're trying to resolve
22.
this peacefully.
Yeah, we're not trying to kill people.
No, this is true. There's a true bow. Why is your armor class 7? That's not right.
That's not right.
No, that is not right.
-3 dex.
11.
No,
That
just kidding.
should actually technically be something else, not 7. But 22 definitely hits anyway.
All right. Then take some damage for
that's
that
not
as well. 6 damage to the guy.
6 damage.
Or gal. Non-binary pal.
That'll be all right. Ow! There is this yelp from them as this bow lands into their back. Roll me a persuasion
good.
check, please.
Oh, fun.
Or intimidation. I will let you choose.
Oh, funner. let me check. Oh yes, it's going to be intimidation. It's the same modifier, but you know me.
Of course.
Oh, that was almost a natty 20. Oh,
That was almost a nat
we're
20.
So close. Oh.
All right.
Oh, well.
All right. Okay. All right. We'll see the effect of that. Is that your turn? Are you going to stay there?
You know, is it my turn? I have action surges.
You do.
Mm-hmm. I only have the one though. Like Fancy Grounds tells me I have 2, but I think I just have the one,
that's incorrect.
correct?
It's just one. It's just one.
I see. All right.
I can correct that for you.
You know what? I've demonstrated my ability to fire shit at people, and also to the crew. Well, goodness knows what I might light on fire next, or fire upon next. So, excellent. I'll leave it at this.
All right. And with that, you should now be correct in terms of your action shots. With that, we will now take a break.
You mucking about with my sheet. I was like, my sheet's doing weird.
Yeah, sorry. With that, we will now take a break because we are way over time, and we'll come back with Tefari with that. Namely because there's some stuff that's going on and that's making me scared. So see you. There we go. Welcome back. We're in the middle of a fight, and let's just dive straight into it. So there's some chaos happening right now. We are at the top of Tefari's round. Tefari is going to run back into cover because the big old wind wall that was there has disappeared. Also, do let me know what the stream is like, because I am seeing a little bit of red on my side in terms of Twitch. But let me know if it's all good, or if it's a little bit skewy and I'll have to do a quick restart. Anyways, Tefari is going to go... before he runs into cover... What's she going to do? Oh, I know what he's going to do. He's going to pick out one more of those bombs, and he's going to catapult it at the ring. And since the ring is... Well... it's technically... Yes. No, he's going to do it. He's definitely going to do this. Okay. But I was just thinking about... looks good. Cool. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. I love your name, by the way. Thank you, Jiggle Gibbles.
It just sounds
amazing.
Good, doesn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It technically is now
loud
moving.
Funnier.
But it needs to make a intelligence DC. Why does it need to make an intelligence saving throw? It's not an intelligence saving throw. It's a dexterity saving throw. You stupid game. You stupid Fantasy Grounds. Anyways, it's still a -2 though. Yeah, no. So that'll be a 10. Fails it. So this will be 3d6 plus 1d10 fire damage. To the ring. This is 8 plus... Wow, max damage plus 5, so that'll be 13 damage to the ring itself. Ooh.
My precious.
Brain 9. That's 102. Okay. That one ring which was in half, that's gone now.
Oh,
that's completely gone, and the ship is now tilted very dramatically towards the ground, and it's beginning to move down to much as the crew is now frantically panicking and trying to keep the ship level. Nah, it's going towards the ground, and Tefari is going to go whoop into cover, so he can't be hit. That is going to be his turn. Farrell, what are you doing?
Well,
the ship is also moving forwards as well.
Seeing the ship is actively crashing now. So it's moving forward while also going down, right? Like it's out.
A little, yeah. It's that sort of. It's not gently floating down. It's that sort of. Nose is dipping downwards, and the whole ship is beginning to move that way.
Okay. Well, he'll first ask Tefari and Janai to probably maybe fire up the engine, just because, like, if it's going to be moving forward, we might need it. But I'm also going to run forward, like, kind of like stay close enough to it that I could reach it once it lands. but
Okay.
stay far enough away from it that like debris and stuff like that isn't gonna like crush me.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Because
All right.
I'm gonna immediately start applying first aid to the people that aren't trying to kill me when it lands.
Oh, Farrell's still doing his thing.
Oh, what a good guy.
All right. Is that going to be your turn?
Yes, but he'll also once again just shout, like, if you do not attack, I will, apply first aid to anyone that needs it. I do not want you to sustain any harm. Just do not fire at me.
Oh, poor bleeding heart of Farrell. Roll me a persuasion check, please. You have to roll very high because they're busy right now.
Yeah.
What's your modifier?
+5. Nope.
Nope, not high
Yeah,
enough.
Janai has way more Riz than
I
Farrell does,
do.
that's for sure.
If I roll well.
Yeah.
Is that going to be your turn?
Yep.
All right. It is the engineer's turn. This guy's going to try and deal with that. This guy's going to run over to his engineer and start help. Actually, no. He's going to go and grab the thing and start doing the thing. He's going to assist. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 just makes it. This guy's going to scrabble back. 5, 10, 15, 20. Sees his commander. 25, and is going to move over to try and assist as well. Top of the round with Sykes.
I was in the process of running, so I think.
You are still invisible because everything you did
Yeah.
didn't actually involve you doing an action or technically you would still not be invisible, but whatever. Well, everything you did didn't involve you doing an action or casting a spell or anything like that, or attack.
Yeah. All right. I will run upstairs to the top deck again.
All right, that will take all your movement.
I want to see what's going on. Like,
Okay.
I've been inside of the ship. I've been feeling explosions. I now want to see what the condition of the outside of the ship is. So.
You arrive back on deck, and you see that the crew has ceased to actually be an actively hostile threat and is now in panic mode, trying to stop this ship from falling down. That is what.
Do you see the captain anywhere?
Yes, you do. You see the captain is at the wheel and and you see that beside them there are a whole bunch of levers that they have just wrenched backwards, and all the levers are now basically facing towards them.
Mm-hmm.
And she is busy yelling out orders to the crew to get them to. They're sort of like. They're not being calm, but they are sort of doing that very forceful directing. You're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this, do this, get up there to get this done. And they're basically being captain right now.
Gotcha. Okay,
All right.
well, that's my turn. If that takes
That's your turn?
turn to get up there.
These guys are all they're busy. They're all busy right now. There's no more for these three are all going to be busy doing that. There's a couple that are still firing out the other side, but no, they're all busy. Atlas, what would you like to do?
Is there still anything of these rings left to shoot at?
Yes, there is a full ring that is damaged, but is still working.
Yep.
Only just.
Well, let's try to help that.
No, that will be that. That will be that. Carry on. Sorry, I was just doing.
There's
doing
no more advantage from Pharrell's guiding bolt, right?
No, because he did not cast it this turn.
Yep.
Yep.
And it was used, I believe, from others.
Ooh!
Oh!
What is it with you and the ones?
Yeah, there's the natural
Yes,
one I
help us
liked.
out. We need to reroll again.
Oh, I'm glad that Feral ran away from
The
the.
dice hate him.
Yeah, because Atlas pulls back, but forgets the fact
revenge
forgets
for
the fact
last
that he has to aim properly. He's too enthusiastic about it, and the shot goes up and comes right back down, right on top of the sand sled. Please roll me a d10, followed by a d4.
Let's know what
Take it.
as a reroll.
There you go. Followed by a d4.
Please.
There you go.
So it's 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of fire damage as this bomb comes crashing down on top of the sled and explodes. I need Atlas and Janai please to roll me a dexterity saving throw to avoid
Okay.
to avoid also taking this amount.
Very well.
A dex save. A dex save.
Yeah, Atlas makes that. So you'll take half of this.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Janai, you will take the full 9 points of damage from that.
Is there anything funneled
Okay.
to Feral?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still within 60 feet, so yeah.
Whoopsie.
There is now
How
a
much do
small
I take?
burning pile. You take 9 points total.
So
Oh,
it'd be
so it's-
4
yeah.
halved. Okay.
4 halved. Yeah.
4. Okay.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah, I specifically am like, oh yeah, I should probably count out how far away I am so I know that I'm. Yeah, I'm still within 60.
I have bless
For me,
up. I
it's
should
4 then
probably
as
roll
well,
in.
right?
Yes, you will need
Concentration.
to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yep.
Basically, just roll a 10 or 10.
Just roll D10?
No, you need
Oh,
to
roll a 10
roll
on
a
a D20. Right.
yeah, you need to roll
Sorry.
a 10. It's a Constitution saving throw.
It's a 10.
Ooh.
You just make it
Hey.
because you needed to roll a 10,
Great.
I believe.
Yes.
All right. Let's say that Atlas jumped ship and is now lying prone on the floor,
Sure.
biting the dust.
Sure, you can do that.
His words.
Actually,
Repeating his words from earlier.
Janai, you rolled a 15 because it's a Constitution saving throw. So
Oh, okay. And then there's
Yeah.
still the D4 to keep in mind because it's a.
exactly, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
absolutely fine. But the sand sled is not. The sand sled is very battered and quite surprised that the thing is still intact. You're not sure how well it's going to get you home, though. Is that going to be your turn, Atlas?
Yeah.
Right.
I think I should stay away from the dice.
Okay. The crew is busy. The crew is busy doing their thing. Poor Mr. Gnome, whose name you do not know, has to roll another Constitution saving throw.
I feel so bad for this gnome in particular. Like,
Oh shit!
I think we call him Gibble, right?
not if he dies. 'Cause then that's an insult to
Gibble
Jibble.
No, he Gibble. If he dies, he becomes Gibble.
What?
Should be he
I don't know.
takes.
If he dies, he becomes a corpse, man. I don't know what you do to the dead, but
So that's going to be 30.
The fire Gibble's about.
He takes the full 17 points of necrotic damage from that.
oh no,
Oh no!
oh no, Gibble.
He's and he's
Actually, knowing the wraith
screaming.
inside of Sykes, he might actually start to nibble on him, like eat the soul.
Oh, good lord.
Eat the
Yeah.
soul.
Oh yeah. So Sykes,
Yeah.
can you roll me 5d10, please?
Oh.
All right.
Because you did. Or was it 4d10, or is it 4 bombs?
Oh, 4. I only did 4. So
All right, then. Sorry, 4d10, please.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
the last?
And this will be halved because it's actually halved. It's 1d5 per bomb. All right, so
Okay.
that's 17, 16, so 8.
I
God,
like that 30
It's-
from before.
poor guy.
17.
Yeah, that was fun.
This poor guy. Oh yeah. Also roll me 4. Also roll me 4d4.
No, Gibble.
Oh, fucking hell. 7? Oh yeah, well that's what 44 does. That's puts him up to 53. No. 8 plus 7. My brain's gone to sleep. 16, 15. So. All right. Yeah. Okay. No, you don't hear this. You don't see this. God, this poor guy.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Chaos is happening downstairs.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Actually, yeah. Shania,
It's me, huh?
it's you.
It's
Well.
fun.
Yeah, splat indeed.
Made it easier to keep it to
How's
one
the
round.
last ring looking?
Damaged.
Damaged but holding?
Just about. When I say just about, I mean it's sparking. It's sparking the spinning sound. The spinning black energy that was there is not spinning. There are intermittent spurts. Somehow this thing is still floating, but it's. You're pretty sure that another good hit and it's gone.
Aiming with my bow. Fuck that catapult. Clearly, clearly it's the catapult's fault. Can never be Atlas's fault, of course.
Of course.
Stick with my longbow. Aiming at the ring, please. Thank you very much.
Sure, no worries.
This is 21.
Yeah.
Hang on. Aim is a thing you can do as a bonus action, correct?
That's
Can
something
I?
I can do.
Is it a
That's
thing?
something that you can do. Or is that's just a ranger? Is that just a ranging ability?
I was just saying that I was aiming because that's what people do, not necessarily because I have
I know.
an ability.
Yeah, not mechanically, yeah.
I believe it is an ability, but only it's only a thing. All right,
Yeah.
it's okay for flavor. 21. Unfortunately,
Ah.
with a 21, your aim was almost perfect, but this is a very very thin ring, and the arrow just skates underneath the ring.
Boom.
But you got another shot.
Yes, I do.
I get that 22.
Aw.
No, not this time.
Action surge.
There it is.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Let's crash this ship.
Yeah, 15 or higher, right?
Aye. I said, let's crash this ship. That's
There we go.
There you go. After arrow after arrow after arrow, finally, the last one, you realize where you've been aiming, realize where you've been getting it wrong, and it flies straight and true. Roll me your damage, please.
I will do. It's just the 1d8. But you know what? I'm going to pump another d8 into that. So that's another superiority die. And
7 damage total.
yep. I'll use another rally to let's see who can use the hit
Sure.
points.
It's so
I can't
close.
see Sykes at all. Can you can you double up on rallies? 'Cause
No,
Tavari's pathetic. All right, fine.
no, because that would be additional hit points. That's not a possibility. I'm afraid,
That's
sorry.
fair. That's very fair. You know what? Our softest boys at the moment are. I think it's Feral.
Yeah.
Because Atlas is marginally stronger, and I can't see Sykes. So Feral have another 3 temporary hit points.
I would love that.
It's
Yeah,
good that you gave it
'cause
Farrell
I'm-
because the 7 would have been replaced on Tefari.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be sad. All right.
Are you going to stay there?
I am going to. What am I gonna do? They're scrambling right now.
It is still up, but the ship, which was 50 feet above the sand, it's now 30 feet.
You know what? I've been using my bow, and the catapult's a piece of shit anyway. So, can I make my way up the rock?
Sure, you can. You absolutely can. Roll me an athletics check.
All right. Just an athletics check, hey? Let's see. Well, here goes nothing. 18.
Easily, you scramble up this rock, the sand spilling from underneath your hands and feet, and you do you want to reach the top of the rock?
I'll stop just short of the top of the rock and then drop there so that I'm still prone and out of sight, but I'm closer to them.
All right, you will definitely be out of sight from where you are.
Excellent.
Where's my effects? Prone. There we go. Drop you on that. It is Tafari's turn with Farrell on deck. Seeing what you've been doing and hopefully trying to get this to work for you guys, Farrell will... what is the range on catapult? 60 feet. If he pops up to the here... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40... Yeah, he will still be able to hit. So he'll pop out here, standing on the edge of the rock. And we'll cast Catapult at 2nd level on the rings.
Nice.
2nd level higher, the maximum weight to target spell increases by 5 pounds, damage increases 1d8. Perfect. Let's do a -2 because this ship is moving, but very, very, very slowly. Because it's a big old... Wow! Wow, he had... Bloody hell, the DC was 16. It's a... Yeah. Well, the failsafe, yeah. And unfortunately, that was his last bomb, so he now has no more bombs. Yeah. That's going to be that. Damn. And then he'll... whoop, hop back.
Oh, half damage?
Nope, no half damage, not for catapult.
Wow.
Yeah, catapult. It's either a hit or a miss.
I see.
Farrell.
Yeah, I'm mostly just gonna keep moving with the ship, like just keeping it in.
It is moving very, very slowly and is basically heading towards the ground, no matter what the guys are trying to do.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna just try to keep on, even though they can't hear me, but I'm gonna still keep on shouting to them about, how I'm gonna come aboard and start trying to heal all of them once they land, as long as they don't attack me. I'm just gonna kind of keep up with that.
Oh, worries. They're basically too busy trying to get the ship stop the ship from falling.
I'm gonna keep on trying that to see if I can get a crit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not high enough.
I'm just gonna keep shouting.
The engineers, well, you don't know what they're doing anymore. Nobody there. Top of the round with Sykes. What are you doing?
All right.
Do I dare ask?
There's someone standing on the stairs on this one. Is there a set of stairs off the map, like on the other side, that no one's standing on?
Yes. Well,
okay.
the crew is currently panicking right now, so this is kind of representation of where they kind of are.
Okay, would I be fine to move past this one up here? So if I move let's see, if I was here on the map, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You would be able to move
35?
past them. Yeah.
Okay,
You'd be able to move
35.
past them.
Bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'll have 15 movement left, but I want to, if I can see where his gun is, I want to try and take it from him. Like, steal it from him.
Sure. Probably stealth, probably the sleight of hand. With advantage, because you're fucking invisible. Oh my god.
It's a 20.
Yeah, you see this contraption of metal and wood holstered at his side, holstered at her side, and they are completely and utterly distracted right now. Completely
That's what
distracted.
I figured. I'm like, this is why I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, I would too. And you grab it.
Alright. And then with the rest of my movement, 5, 10, 15. And that's my turn.
Please do roll me very quickly a stealth check. Of course, with advantage.
There was a reroll in chat for Feral.
Oh, okay.
I
Reroll
didn't see
your. Thank you for that. I'm a bit busy with other bits.
Yeah.
28 again.
Oh.
Attacks will cost. Spell.
Whoa.
I mean, that's
Nice.
basically a crit.
Yes.
Well, we'll see what happens. And thank you for that, Sykes.
It's very good.
Yep.
It's very, very good. So we'll see what happens.
Does the gun look loaded, by the way? Or this thing?
Are you going? Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that you don't know right now, because you
Yeah,
literally you just stole it, and in order to be able to examine this properly, you need to take the time to look at it.
Okay. No problem.
It is the skyship's crew. They're panicking right now, and the ship drops another 15 feet. It is now 15 feet above the deck. Atlas.
Would Atlas go for the catapult again?
Why not?
Yeah. What can go wrong?
Does it still look functional?
The catapult.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
After
it does.
having a bomb dropped on it.
It does still look
good stuff.
functional, just. But if you roll another natural one again, it will no longer be functional.
You don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna try again.
Maybe you should try and lift it, you know. For good old times.
Yeah, I still have ammo. Yes.
Oh, there it is. There it
It's
is.
full.
There it is. Roll me the damage. I will tell you what to need to roll. Roll me a 1d10, please.
No, right.
And a
That's
1d4. Yeah.
It's a 2.
Describe to me how the ring breaks.
Oh.
Well, Atlas is basically still wiping sand out of his eyes and his mouth, but he goes for the bombs and he just shoots with one hand, hits it right dead center without even looking, because he's wiping another grain of sand out of his eyes.
Sad.
The explosion.
And
There is an explosion followed by an even deeper explosion as the ring sides out in pieces. It scatters across the ground. The ship drops, like just an immediate falls from the sky and lands heavily on the ground. It was 15 feet above, so not that bad. But yes, it just drops from the sky and crashes onto the ground. Oh god. Everybody inside is gonna take a tease. Ha!
Sykes had not jumped off yet. So.
No, Sykes has not jumped off yet. So, Sykes, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Featherfall.
Well, but you're not. You didn't jump off yet. You're
No,
still
you
on
haven't.
It.
You're still on it, but please roll me a please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I see. I thought because I was falling now.
You are now falling.
Yeah, Featherfall.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right, fine. So you fall 15 feet perfectly fine and land back on the ship. Everybody else, though?
Because I was running off. I was actually going to plan jumping off the ship, so I would have been falling towards the end. Could I actually fall onto the ground?
No.
Oh.
No,
okay, fine.
No. This happens so quickly. It's kind of like you run and then suddenly it's you're running and then suddenly the deck just disappears underneath you. It has been proven that you can't keep moving when that happens. You fall with it. So yeah.
Well, if I'm still on the ship, then technically falling with it, then I guess I would technically be on the ground still. So then
you are not rules leaving here.
No, I know.
Yeah, you're on the deck of the ship, not the ground.
No, I know. No, I'm not talking about the ground. I meant on the ship. If I
Yeah.
In which case, I couldn't use Featherfall, and I would take the damage.
It's annoy the DM into speaking Dutch at you.
Yeah. I'll allow you to use Featherfall here, but does Featherfall require concentration?
No. It's a
fine.
It's a
Carry
reaction.
Reaction is just the casting time.
Oh well.
No, it's just the casting time.
No, just casting time. Yeah. Reaction.
Yeah. The guys though, the skyship crew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So. Okay, he takes. Yeah. So 1d6 per 10 feet, so he'll take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as he falls. So the other dude, 21. The captain, who has literally not taken anything, also gets. Yeah, he's fine. I will say the gnome automatically fails because he's burning.
Oh no!
Still alive.
He's still alive. They have no idea what's happening. This is all disadvantage. God, you're making me roll so many dice. Actually, I'll roll collectively for all of them.
You're the one who gave HP to the dice.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so 2.
Why you give NPCs 1 HP? You know the outcome.
Yeah. But there's also a reason why these guys are very, very weak. And I'll roll collectively. This... Oh dear. This could kill one of the engineers.
No.
Yep, this kills one of the engineers.
Oh god.
Right, he's dead.
There's just metal flying around inside of them.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's exactly what happens.
The swords in those barrels.
So yeah, the ship is now on the ground. Atlas, this is still your turn, because the lot just happened just then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Atlas will stare with his mouth again.
Fair, very, very fair.
Yes.
I'll put you on the sledge because that's where the X is. Well, sure.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh fuck no! Oh god! I just realised one of the dudes was actually up high. He needs to make. He needs to make a dexterity throw to stay put. Otherwise, he falls off the ship.
Hee
Oh.
All right. So he's
Wilhelm scream.
60.
Time to learn to fly.
1, 2, 3.
Real quick. Take a happy thought.
That's
Ooh!
20 points of falling damage to him. Yeah. There is this horrendous scream as one of the crew who was up on the rope ladders loses grip and falls. And because he was outside, he falls 30 feet to the deck and then 30 feet to the ground underneath. None of you hear the crack as his back breaks.
Oh. Ouch.
Nice phrasing on that one.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
What's that gonna do to the insides of the ship?
Yeah. We'll get onto that in a moment. It's now the crew of the skyship. They're all going to start picking themselves up and start drawing weapons. The skyship captain actually kept their footing and just yells out, "Repel boarders!" Janai, what do you want to do?
Repel borders?
Like, keep people off the ship.
Oh,
People that are
I'm a
boarding.
little slow tonight. Well, I'm gonna get up from prone. And
You can see clearly over the gunnel.
I can see clearly now the ship is down.
Yep, you are the rock is about 30 feet in height, and you can see
I can see
very clearly
all
over the deck.
crewmates in our way.
Are there still parts of the deck mildly on fire?
Yes.
There has been a concerted effort to put out what fire there is. You get the feeling that the crew is trained, that when there's fire, that's the immediate train action, get the fire out.
It's not what I asked though. What I
I know.
asked is, are there still teeny tiny fires? Yes, no.
Ooh.
No,
Ah, okay, fine.
sorry.
Fine. I was gonna do some showmanship, but if you will not let me be cool.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I'm silly. Never mind that. Let's
Just like
see.
before boarding schools. Very good.
Let's see. What do I do then?
I will say you heard a great cheer from the other side of the ship.
From the
Like,
other
it was-
side of the ship.
Mm-hmm. The side you can't
Yeah,
see.
the other.
Or rather,
Kenkus and stuff.
the side where the Kenku
Oh.
are currently.
Our friends.
was in-
Yes, I see.
Mhm.
Very good. How many of these effects can I have? I'm gonna use thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I can have 3 effects. Excellent. I will get up on this damn rock, make
Mhm.
myself as big as I could possibly get,
Mm-hmm.
and my voice will boom, the ground will tremor, and where the rings of the engine used to be, there's now this large infernal screeching sound. As I cannot enact this because there are people sleeping in this house, but I will. As I say, surrender now,
Or prepare to fight. No.
or the devil will take you. And and like with I am assuming nobody bothered, because I wasn't here last week. Nobody bothered to disguise me before we went on to this raid.
No.
No.
Nope.
No. So there I am. Full tiefling glory. Devil may take thee. And that's with special effects, please. Thank you.
Roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
Fun.
Ooh.
Natural 20 or
Okay.
26.
There it is. There it is. This booming voice of Janae cries out across the deck, getting everyone's attention. All eyes turn to you. Your form, the cloak flapping behind you, almost moving your form as it flaps behind in the winds. The creaking, screeching noise from underneath. And you yell this out.
Surrender now, or the devil will take your soul.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Whoa.
Nice.
I'm just thinking of Tenacious D now.
I'm going to remain in initiative for the moment. Just for the moment. But you get a very, very good feeling, Shania, that your words have been heard.
Excellent.
Tifari?
She does not need a microphone.
I think Tifari would be out for blood.
Powerful.
Oh, first.
Tifari doesn't care.
Right. Down, boy.
I know he doesn't.
No.
Tifari doesn't give a shit.
About
Yeah.
life? No.
No, just about these people.
Nah.
She'll move up here. And we'll cast Catapult on this dude.
You know, a good cop is not as effective without a bad cop, so I mean...
Mm-hmm.
Who's the good
Wait,
one?
which one's which? Is it the devil
Good cop,
or is
bad
it
cop,
the
Good
wizard?
one.
devil cop.
I plan on being good cop. And Atlas is good cop, and then we have two bad cops,
Atlas
and then
just
we
killed
have
two
one wild
people.
card. Oh,
So
true.
Wild
they,
card. We have a jester.
No, we have the wild card. Like, no one can predict what Sykes is
picks
gonna
up
do
as
next.
Tefari reaches down to the ground beside him, picks up a sizable rock and just gently launched it from his hand straight towards this dude, cracking him on the side of the head. And then he'll stay there, I feel, because he feels confident from the words that you have just spoken tonight. Feels confident. Farrell.
I'm gonna try to climb up to the deck.
All right, the deck is currently. We'll stick with 30 feet above the ground. If you want to get up to the top deck, it's 30 feet above your head, above the ground.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try.
20. All right, so it'll take you 20
Climb,
feet in
I'm
order to
gonna
get to the closest point of the ship.
Yep.
Please roll me an athletics check to try and climb up the side.
With all this training that I've been doing with Atlas,
Oh,
Atlas has been having some troubles too. So
clearly, yeah, no,
Atlas's
because you
skills as a
climb
teacher.
up you begin to try and sort of grab the sides, but the sides of the ship is just too smooth. You just slide down. You didn't get very high, by the way.
Oh.
So you
are
just
there
sort
any
of
ropes or netting that are draped over?
right. Actually, yes, there is. There is.
Okay.
It's a little bit further along where you can see a sail beam has cracked and collapsed after the force of the drop, and has
Yeah,
dropped
so
and has dropped
as
down.
a-
It's now sort of like wedged between the rock that Shania is standing on and the side of the ship.
Okay, so as my second main action, I'm just going to convert that also into a move and try
Right.
to just
5,
scale
10,
that part of it.
15, 20, 25. But it'll take you 30 feet in order to get to that point, and then
Yeah.
on your next turn you can try and do that.
Yeah, and then I'll just call out once again that, like, you know, anyone that needs healing, gather around me. Please.
That's the far. Just
We got
cracks
bad
the-
cup, worst cup,
spells
and
it.
then softy cup.
And then softy cop, yeah.
Well, like
It's like- First
Was it White
aid.
Snow Owl? Yeah. Good cop, bad cop,
Cop,
and
bad cop.
American cop. Like,
American cop.
American cop is definitely Tafari.
Top of the round. Sykes.
All right.
No, I don't think you understand.
Now that I know that the ship's down, and I heard the cheering from the other side.
Mm-hmm. And you also heard
they're gonna-
the bellow from Janai,
Yeah.
which was very, very scary, to be honest.
Seeing all their reactions, I feel like either they will stop. Otherwise, we got a whole crew of Kenku over there. I think they got it up here. I'm going to go back down below deck and start looking to see if I can find the storage. So full round, move down to the ship.
5, 10.
I guess.
So tell me how far that is.
105 feet.
105 feet, alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, jump down, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Alright, so you'll get halfway there. You'll get basically to the so I have to count the number of decks there are on this ship.
Sorry.
No worries. Right, so you'll get to the deck before the bottom.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
That'll be
what
my
you are.
turn.
The ship crew, they start to throw down their weapons. At the top of the round, just before Atlas's turn, there is a cheer from the other side, and Kenku start climbing up. Atlas, did you want to do anything?
Well, let's say for the sake of character development, Atlas saw the guy falling to his death, and he's extremely pale. He just sits there for a moment, and then he walks up here by Tafari and puts his hand over his chest and says, "No more bloodshed." And that's it.
All right. The crew does not put up any fight. There is a sound of weapons dropping as swords are drawn and flung to the deck. The captain looks across at you, Janai. Purple Devil, we submit to you.
She's not that bad once you get to know her.
And just when like Pharaoh mumbles that in the background, like a deep dark rumble rises from the ground. I accept.
And so does the crew put their weapons up. They do not fight as you are successful in downing this skyship. And yes.
With still actually minimal casualties, all things considered.
Well, on that point.
We haven't seen the engine room yet.
No, you haven't.
Oh, true.
Does Gibbles live?
All the people that we probably wanted to keep alive are probably dead, and all the people that would be soldiers and be bad are probably
50,
still
60.
alive.
You win some. You
That'd be.
Atlas dies for.
He has one more round to live. Yes.
Also,
I
I would be going around looking for the most wounded people and trying to help them. Like
we
I
will
would be
get to
carrying
that.
my way through the ship. Yeah.
Yes, we will get to that next session because it is 5 to 9, and you guys now need to think about the fact that you now have a skyship with the Kenku who are swarming over everything. So.
The flightless will
Flight-
take to the sky once more.
Yes, the flightless will take to the sky once more.
Well, once they do some heavy repairs.
The flightless will do welding first.
But well done! Well done!
Yeah, we did it.
Well done!
I
God, bloody hell,
feel
what a
guilty.
fight!
We
That was
killed
amazing.
Gibbles.
I loved that entire combat. Do you guys have any memorable moments in particular that you want to shout out? Because also for chat as well, if you guys had any memorable moments as well, throw them out there.
Yeah, put them in chat.
Let's start with Atlas. Yeah, we'll start with Atlas.
I think it's very, very appropriate for, or maybe not appropriate, but very good for the character development of Atlas, that he's been the one to, or well, together with Farrell, to be the one with guilty consciousness about the whole thing, wanting to keep bloodshed to a minimum, and then him being the one with the final shot to take it down, killing people.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah. It is.
Hey, welcome to the rest of us fuck-ups.
He's had a guilty conscience for a bit longer.
We earned the
already.
name Scarlet Guard for a reason,
Yeah.
sadly.
We're dripping.
Farrell.
Well, kind of on the same point as Ruben there, as Atlas, because like, yeah, he also, when he sees what the carnage looks like actually on the boat or on the ship, he's gonna be like, oh, we didn't save a lot of people. Like this was way, like, he's like, yes, successful. We, like, everyone survived. But when he sees how bad everything's actually gonna
Like,
look,
there's more people below deck you didn't see.
but as far as memorable moments, though, I just loved that, you know, at the most critical moment, Janai got a crit on intimidation and was able to be really cool and really scary. So
Yes.
that was awesome.
Yes. I was like,
A
that's also
redemption
poetic.
for all tieflings. Yeah, for a redemption for all tieflings in Boon and Brawl.
That was almost poetic in that Dutch 20. That's almost poetic. Sykes, memorable moment if you have one.
Safari running out of bombs. We no longer have to worry about that. But no, honestly, there was so much. I can't do a favorite. There was the Nat 20, there was the Nat 1 for Atlas, freaking blowing up their own ship twice. Yeah.
Technically.
I really enjoyed stealing the gun from the captain, so now I have a gun. I don't know how to use it, and I don't technically know what it is, but lots of sneaking, and I almost destroyed a whole entire room of people.
Yes.
Including you.
Yes.
Even me, yeah.
Yes. Yes. I'm quite glad that I had an NPC in there who had his wits about him.
And now I'm going back down to see what's in the storage room, because I gotta find some saffron.
Thank God. You're gonna go looking for the fucking saffron?
Of course he
Yeah,
is.
That's what you're looking for?
We still have
that and
those
more
in the
other,
ship.
that and
my God.
others, but yes.
I genuinely thought you were going to go to the powder storage, not for the fucking
No, that
saffron.
puppy has a goal.
No, the
Jeez.
ship's
Sniff at
down
his
now.
goal.
I don't need to help with taking the ship
Okay.
down. Now I need to go find the stuff I need.
Okay, cool.
Before they
Right.
can get to it.
Go into the
He's a
city
man
and get
of
our
his
shit,
word.
too.
Yeah.
If
no,
the
that's-
saffron
They're
is
saying, "No,
rare, I
Mum
can take
asked
it
me to
all
get me some
without
eggs."
anyone knowing. And
Yeah,
I can
no.
sell it to them.
Cool. No, thank you for telling me that, because I genuinely thought you were going all the way down to the bottom.
No,
Okay,
I'm looking
cool,
for
thank
the
you.
storage room before the Kinku can get to it.
A memorable moment from you, Lydia.
I think per character there were wonderful moments. Farrell holding true to being a healer and a medic that wants to do good. Sykes almost blowing the whole operation up sky high with just one rod. Incredible work. The dice telling the story of 2 natural ones followed by a natural 20 for Atlas on that catapult. Which beautiful, beautiful poetry. And anytime I get to garble something unintelligible and loud to a large group of people and then make them wet themselves, I'm happy. So yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it came across the street. It might have done, but the moment for me that Neil, you had Sykes tie 4 bombs to the end of this rod, and then chuck the entire rod into the fire. That's designed to keep this engine going. A genuine fear.
There. It's great.
Genuine fear.
Because that didn't even bring it down. It's not even.
Well, it didn't bring it down because there was a dude in there who had some sassy about him, and luckily the hit points to tank what had needed to happen in order to prevent something catastrophic from happening.
Sacrifice his hand for the greater good.
I guess, yeah, it probably could have blown up the entire ship, actually, if those pipes go through the entire thing. Yeah.
He mentioned he took necrotic damage. There's something else about that engine that we don't know about.
There's something else going on about that. Yeah. But with that, that is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out and enjoying this chaos.
Oh my god.
And wow, my god. What a combat! What a combat! As usual, at the end of the streams, stop sticking your rods in the fire. Very good. At the end as usual, at the end of the streams, we go and raid somebody. We have not raided Captain Robert in a very, very long time, so we're going to go and raid them. They're a wonderful live streamer, and
it's been 3 weeks since we raided him.
Has it been 3 weeks? Feels like ages.
So.
Is it
ages? But they're currently well, apparently they're also on the skyship too, judging by the screen I can see here. So yeah, let's go and raid them too. Since we were just talking about skyships, I'll be back tomorrow with some Kingdom Come Deliverance. Although to be honest, I will be thinking about this game for a very, very, very long time. We'll be back also next. If you want to see more Scarlet Guards next week, Thursday, same time, same place, where we're going to be sorting out this whole mess with some very bloodthirsty Kenku and a very non-bloodthirsty Scarlet Guard, trying to sort it all out, and maybe we'll see what happens to that gnome. Who knows? Otherwise, if you want to see more of me, I'll be back tomorrow for some Kingdom Deliverance. But if you want more RPG stuff, Saturday, 7 p.m. GMT +1 or Central European time, Vampire the Masquerade, where I will be playing a character, not GMing. Janai down there, or Lydia, is playing a character a character I genuinely hate, as well as also Chad, who will be storyteller. Alina who else is there? Sean! Sorry, yes, Sean! Yes,
playing
Sean.
the opposite of Feral.
Absolutely opposite.
Rich asshole.
And then on Sunday, with some D&D with the Fortune's Whimsy. Also doing some politics. Anyways, guys, take care of yourselves, love yourselves, love each other, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!
Bye!